and the historic departure of the network's top-rated host, Tucker Carlson. What's your reaction to the abrupt departure?
Clearly, Tucker Carlson is not leaving by choice. He was ousted from Fox News, and so was his longtime top producer. It's a staggering development because Carlson was in some ways even bigger than Fox. He had the highest ratings of the network. He had incredible amounts of power. He could basically do whatever he wanted, or so it seemed. This moment shows that ultimately it was not Tucker in charge, it was Fox, and it is Fox. And of course, the belief over at Fox News is they are so much bigger than any single star. So this moment, the dismissal of Carlson, is going to test that theory once and for all.
You know, this reminds me of similar conversations to when Bill O'Reilly was ousted from Fox and people said, what's the network going to do? Who do you see right now? I know it's very early. We're just hours after the news, but emerging as the next Tucker Carlson, the next Bill O'Reilly, that next face of Fox.
You know, I haven't thought about it yet, so I'm going to give you my raw reaction to that question. The people that come to my mind are Jesse Waters, who right now is the lead-in for Tucker at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Jesse Waters comes to mind. I think he kind of personifies a lot of what Fox is in the Biden years and could be in the future. So he's the first name that pops into my head. I would like to see Fox elevate one of their female personalities because they don't have a lot of women on the schedule after about 3 in the afternoon. So that would be a logical move for the network. But it's so fresh. I don't have other names to spout out yet.
Well, when you do, I hope you come back on. But I do want to read you one of your tweets. When CNN ended reliable sources, I was offered a final episode, a chance to sign off on my own terms. I really appreciated that. I think viewers did too. Tucker leaving Fox without even saying goodbye, stunning. What does it say that he wasn't even afforded that chance for a final episode?
Well, let me say with the caveat that maybe there's a slight chance that he chose not to sign off, but I don't believe that's the case. I believe it is very clear that this was an ouster by Fox. Some people are going to use the word firing in some ways similar to my departure from CNN. But as I said in that tweet, the difference with my departure from CNN was that I was afforded a chance to sign off and say goodbye. And to a television anchor, that means a lot, but it also means a lot to the viewers because the viewers of Tucker Carlson's show are finding out today on Facebook or Twitter or Truth Social that he's been canceled. But when they tune in at 8 p.m., they're not going to see him. They're not even going to hear from Tucker in his own words. They're not going to hear his explanation or his version of events. They're not going to hear where to go next to watch him. That is a really unusual and very revealing decision by Fox and by Carlson, if in fact it was his call. But look, I've covered television news for 20 years. This was clearly not his call. The question now is, what exactly did cause Fox to pull the plug and cancel the highest rated show on the schedule? And I have some theories, and I'm sure other people do too, but I think time will tell what the answer to that is.